If the big three were to swap villains, which MC would be the most cooked? Let's talk about it. And we're going to start this off by prefacing that we are scaling the villains to the verse they're going into, because if we didn't do that, then Ichigo would be fine, because he solos all the villains from the other two verses, and whoever gets Bleach villains is just cooked, because they're all way too strong. So we're scaling each villain to where they would appear in the story in the verse they're going into. And if we look at it like that, I think the most cooked is going to be Naruto. And it comes down to mentality. Most villains in Naruto fall into the tragic villain, broken hero archetype of villains. They are not necessarily evil people. They are people who have been broken, been manipulated, been hurt by the world, or people who believe that the ends justify the means of their actions, and that's why they're villains, and that's why Naruto is able to connect with them. That's where the whole talk no jutsu joke for Naruto fans comes in. Naruto, when he fights most of his antagonists' villains, is trying to bridge the gap with them. He's trying to connect with them, because a lot of them work as foils for the main characters if they lose their convictions. And, yeah, that's where the whole Naruto, when the Rasengan doesn't work, meme comes in. You and I are the same. And that's how a lot of Naruto fights end. He's able to connect with the villains instead of having to overpower them. And that just doesn't work with villains from, say, One Piece, because One Piece villains are pretty much all pirates. They are bad people who just want power, who just want money. And yeah, some of them would just take advantage of Naruto trying to connect with them, like Doflamingo, who would just act like he's sorry and then cut off Naruto's head. Like, it's just, these are not people you can reach out with, these are people you just have to fight. Same with Bleach villains. Half of them are just hollows who want to destroy. There's Aizen, who's just a manipulator trying to take over the Soul Society. There's the Arrancar who work for Aizen, who just want to, do Aizen's bidding, fight. And yeah, it just doesn't work as well. Whereas both Ichigo and Luffy are the type who beat the shit out of you first, ask questions later. Luffy will fight pretty much anyone if they threaten his dream, his friends, or anyone who offered him a hand sandwich. And Ichigo, once again, just wants to protect what he cares about, his friends, the Soul Society. So they don't really care that much about the tragic backstory of their villains. They can learn that after they've beaten them up. Whereas Naruto more tries to connect with villains, which would be an issue for him with villains from Naruto and One Piece, because they are not broken. They're not tragic heroes. They are people who want power, and yeah, they're not going to be swayed by someone who is trying to connect with them. But that's just my opinion. If you disagree with me, you are objectively wrong, but let me know why in the comments.